All right, folks, we know somebody that has upset the trans community, comedian Dave Chappelle. Well, his Netflix special was a source of a lot of criticism and protests. Well, now Chappelle's rep is denying a report that Saturday Night Live staff writers are boycotting this weekend show because Chappelle is hosting. Does that matter? Let's bring in our guests, Simon Conway, Brian Anderson, Whitley Yates. Whitley, I'll start with you. What are your thoughts on this? Nobody has a sense of humor, and we're anticipating it's going to offend everybody, but that's what comics are supposed to do.
Funny.
And he will, and that's the way it goes. Whitley.
You know what's interesting? When you think about some of the previous sketches from older historic comedians such as Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, and you think about the content of their conversations that they were having, they would have never been able to make it in today's society. They would have been canceled a long time ago. And so I just find it interesting that a platform dedicated to being able to express yourself and have comedy has now turned oppressive. And I think just because people are offended doesn't mean that they're oppressed. And this idea that the writers need to boycott because he's going to be on there is completely asinine. And it's
they're killing comedy.
Comedy.
I saw Richard Pryor perform in Sunset Strip. I mean, it's just, he said stuff you wouldn't be able to say.
Completely inappropriate, but again, it's comedy, it's satire, it's parody.
And we survived it.
We survived. All right, Simon Conway, you know, I'm thinking also, if I were a writer, whatever my age was, on Saturday Night Live, what an opportunity to be able to work with one of the best in the business, to learn from him, maybe to learn what not to do. Don't you think that if this is true, those writers are shooting themselves in the foot and missing out on an amazing career opportunity?
Completely. As Ricky Gervais used to say, they're just jokes, folks. Okay? That's what they're supposed to be. Jokes. They're supposed to make you laugh. Look, SNL stopped being funny for me a long time ago. Bringing Chappelle on gave them a chance to be funny again, because he's a funny guy.
It might help with ratings.
If it's SNL writers, they're going to kind of write him into a corner and not let him be funny, SNL will continue to be unfunny. I don't know if this story is true or not. The whole thing, quite frankly.
We'll find out. Wouldn't be shocked if it is. Everybody's so sensitive now, Brian.
I would just like them to see their get the highest ratings ever. By the way, now what did he do to offend anybody? Did he hold up a severed head?
Yeah.
Is that what he did?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking, because that's okay.
No, he used words.
Did Sinead O'Connor, I remember, ripped up a picture of the Pope, years ago when she hosted Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
How hilarious.
But the whole point, I think, is Saturday Night Live is supposed to be funny and pushing boundaries.
Yeah.
It's become milquetoast.
All right. Sorry we're short on time today, guys. Simon Conway, Whitley Yates, Brian Anderson, thank you so much for joining us. We'll have more discussion about all of these things coming up. Stay with us on American Agenda.